Does your original music suck? Well, probably not. In this episode of How to Be a Giggin' Musician, I'm going to tell you why people might not be gravitating to your songs as much as you'd like, right here on Talkin' Music. Today, I want to start off by thanking God that we are alive, that we're breathing, that we woke up on the right side of the dirt, as my wife says. So, if it's your first time here, I want to say thank you so much for coming in and joining and watching. I want to give you a free song. So text the word jazz to 877-200-2651. Okay, I'll be honest. The first video I did, which was just a few days ago, I didn't know that this was going to be a series. I started by answering a question from a fan. The question was, what's it like to be a giggin' musician? And so I started to answer. But I started realizing, wow, I was talking about a lot of different stuff. And it was starting to get to be a really long video. So I thought, why not make this a series and bring it to you guys for absolutely free right here on YouTube? But today, I want to talk to you about covers versus originals. You're either playing your songs or somebody else's songs. Let's start off with cover songs. When do you play cover songs? Well, unfortunately, I gotta let you know, always play cover songs. And here's why. I'm a singer-saxophonist, and I've been doing this for over 26 years. This is about being a giggin' musician, the daily grind, how to get work, how to promote yourself, how to become the best giggin' musician you can be, to be able to pay your bills. Money, 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 money. You're doing cover songs because of the fact that the people that are sitting in front of you in the restaurants or the bars or clubs or wherever you're playing, that's the songs they're familiar with, okay? And if you're a new artist, they don't really know who you are yet. But you start doing cover songs, even if you're kind of giving them your own twist and making them your own, they still are familiar with the songs that you're singing. So it's a really easy way for the customer, your possible new fan, to be able to connect with you and to be interested in what you're doing. Now, I say that because of the fact sometimes musicians might just be in a corner at a cafe playing music just to kind of fill the room. But when customer A comes and sits down and they're having their coffee, say they're big Eric Clapton fans, you just bust out an Eric Clapton song. They're like, oh, I like that song, I know that song. And they can't even sing along with you. Those are the kind of people that will get up and as they're walking out, throw you a tip. They might grab your business card. They might buy your CD. They might hire you for an event. So doing cover songs is the most important thing, I believe, as a giggin' musician. Okay, so you don't know a lot of cover songs yet. You're just starting out. You're just learning how to play your guitar or your keyboard or whatever, and you're singing a little bit. That's not that bad. There's a lot of great websites out there to find charts. Just do a Google search for a song that you're looking for and put the word chords at the end of it. Grab some Motown stuff where there's like 3 chords for every song. Grab something now it's a little bit more old school, and by that I mean something that's before the 80s. This is a general type of music that will appease pretty much everybody. If you got a repertoire of, say, 25 songs, you are really going to attract a lot of attention from the patrons, and that's what you want. So you want to be able to get tips, you want to be able to get business cards handed out, you want to sell your CDs, you want to sell your merch, like for example this my Give Me That Chocolate Cake sweatshirt that I'm wearing. You want to be able to sell that stuff. You want to get more work. That's why you want to do cover songs. Okay, now's the time I know you've been waiting for. When do I do my original songs? You sprinkle them in, okay? Say you're sitting at a cafe for 3 hours and you're playing all these cover tunes, and then out of nowhere you sprinkle your own tune in, right? And it fits kind of the vibe that what you're doing already. All those people that are listening to you do cover songs for the last hour are paying attention. They might not be zeroed in focused, but while they're drinking their coffee and they're maybe checking out something on their phone, they're hearing what you're singing, they're kind of singing along, and now all of a sudden you're singing a song that they don't know the words to, and they're like, oh, I wonder what song is that? You get that emotion out of them. What is that song? Then you hook them. I've done this time and time again. You've hooked them with your own original song just as much as you've hooked them with a cover song. That's the crazy thing about it. So now they're interested in what is that song. Alright, You finish that song, right? You finish, first thing you do is, hey guys, thank you so much for listening to my original tune and letting me play it for you guys. It's something that I wrote just a couple years ago, really means a lot to me. If you'd like it, I have it here on a CD for you guys to buy. Please do. Come and pick it up. You've got at least 10% of the room already going, I think I want to get that song. And you got at least 50% of the room just interested in the fact that, wow, that was an original song. I liked it. The percentage of people interacting with you now has gone way up because of your original song. So your cover songs hook them in. And basically, it was kind of like when the teacher walks in and all the kids are running around and she says, hey, everybody look forward. And they go, okay, that's a cover song. Okay? Now she's teaching all this kind of stuff, right? Blah, 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 blah. And then she turns around and cracks a joke. Most kids are not expecting their teacher to crack a joke. She's teaching, right? She's facing the wall and she's writing stuff and, but they're listening, they're paying attention. Now she cracks a joke, everybody laughs. That right there is her original song. Because the stuff she's teaching is not hers. It's the stuff she's teaching is the stuff in the book. She cracks a joke and makes it a little personal and says, we all know that 2 + 2 = 5, right? Everybody's like, huh? No, it's 4. She hooked them because they're paying attention now. So that little twist on what she's doing is now become her own connection with them. So that's your original song. That's the power of your original song, as long as you're doing a lot of cover songs. Okay? Alright, so I've told you about cover songs. I've told you about using original songs and how to sprinkle them in. But let's break it down a little bit. First of all, what type of original songs do you have? That's a big key. Now, let me just tell you about my experience. I've been doing music, like I said, for over 26 years. And in a lot of that time, I would say at least 95% of that time, I've been doing cover songs. The reason why I was doing mostly cover songs was because I was a little bit self-conscious about my own originals, like a lot of artists are. And plus I was kind of shy as I was getting out there trying to, be a musician. I was 16 years old. I was, still kind of an introvert, all my life growing up. The idea of playing my own original songs was nerve-wracking because I wasn't sure if people would like them. But as I started doing more cover songs, that gave me confidence in who I was. That gave me an experience level that just doing original songs all the time doesn't give you. Because of the fact that you're doing songs that people know, people expect them to be done a certain way. They expect them to be at least done right. So that makes your approach to the song a very good building skill in its own that you don't even think about. You just think, oh, I'm just doing a cover song. You're not. In mimicking the styles of so many different people, you build your own vocabulary of style, okay? And then the style that you are, the original you, once it starts to come out and you start to pull attributes from all these different artists, you become like a super artist, right? The more cover songs that you do, in different styles, the more versatile you are when it comes to writing your own stuff. So my first album, now like I said, I'm a singer-saxophonist, but I've been playing saxophonist a whole lot more than I've been singing. I just started singing recently in the last maybe 10 years. My first album was all, instrumental, and so was my second album. My first album was very hip-hop, a lot of 808s, a lot of snares, a lot of stuff that they're doing nowadays. I was doing back then when those drum machines were first coming out. I did not think that those songs were going to fit in the quote-unquote jazz or smooth jazz arena that was my future focus. I was putting myself down from doing my own originals. But you know what? It made me a better artist by waiting, because it made me get stronger as a musician, stronger as a singer, stronger as a saxophone player, stronger as an entertainer, as a performer. And you know what? I kept putting money in my pocket because of the fact that I was doing music that people were familiar with. I didn't do one of my own original tunes until probably 10 years of being out there as a musician. And then from then on, I only sprinkled it in here and there, and even with my own band, I would only do an original here or original there. That's why you do cover songs. You build yourself up. You make yourself stronger. You grab more awareness. People are watching. People are listening. People are singing along with you. And then you sprinkle in just a little bit. Sprinkle in your cover songs here and there. You give them once in a while. Hey, I like that song. He does that as good as his other songs. You know? And you got him. You're trying to work, put money in your pocket, but you're also trying to build your fan base. And that's how you do it. Covers is the way you build your fan base. If you're out there doing cover tunes, playing 3, 4, 5 nights a week at different places, meeting different people, different age brackets, different demographics, different types of people, that's how you grow as an artist. That's how you become an incredible gigging musician. Being a musician is an incredibly great job. You're not sitting in a cubicle or behind a desk or having to go on sales calls to sell a product that you don't even like. Okay, I think I've wore this topic out completely. If you haven't learned something from this, then you weren't paying attention. There was a lot of stuff to talk about in here. I want to know your opinions. I want to know the things that you've experienced in your life. Put them in the comment section below. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about how to get paid. Don't forget to click and subscribe and hit the little bell after you subscribe to get notified when I'm going to be telling you guys some more incredible information. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time on Talking Music.